Alright guys, we are back for more of my 10-year anniversary special. We just played some Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing...
Mario Kart Wii!
That's right! Mario Kart Wii for the Nintendo Wii. Let's jump right into it. Alright, let's choose my final course, and let's go to single player. We'll do versus. We'll do a solo race. We'll play as Mario as always. And just like I always do, we're going to use the sprinter. Alright, so anyways, for our first race, we're going to start off at Mushroom Gorge. Alright, here we go. This early on the race. I was not expecting that. Oh, I got a star. Boom. 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 Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, come on. That did not make any sense of how I fell down there. Oh, man. We're off to a good start right now in the first race right here, but we got some time to catch up. Alright, lap 2. Alright, 3 mushrooms. Oh, I just jumped right over one of those bouncing mushrooms there. That was pretty impressive. Alright, now we're in the lead. So that's good to see. Okay, I'm going to put that in there right here. Alright, that's the power block there just fine. Now let's head into the final lap. Alright, fake on box. Alright, put that fake on box right here. Oh boy, I can't see with the ink on my screen. Oh boy, here comes a red shell. But thankfully we're going to be just fine right here. Uh-oh, I swam right into that banana. Well, despite the rough start we have right here, we're still going to get that win in first place. Alright, 15 points to start off with right there. Okay, so now let's get ready for race number 2. And this time, we're going to go to DK Summit. And it's pretty appropriate to head to this track right now, since it is currently the winter time. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we get 3 bananas here. I actually would like to make a special announcement right here that coming up next month is the Daytona 500 to start off the new NASCAR Cup Series season. And with me being a NASCAR fan, I'm certainly very excited to watch that right here. And we'll have to see who could possibly win that race for this year. It literally could be anybody out here, but I'm sure a lot of good drivers out there are going to try their best to win that race for sure. Alright, I'm going to put that banana right here. Alright, lap 2. And by the way, since I was talking about the Daytona 500 coming up for the NASCAR Cup Series next month, I'd like to mention this, that it's been confirmed that they're changing up the championship format for the NASCAR Cup Series this year. And the reason why they are doing this is because from a couple years ago in 2024, various people didn't really like the way that Joe Logano won that championship right here. So some people out there basically wanted to have a different kind of format right here that they would really like for what NASCAR is doing right here. But basically for how the new championship format is going to work right here starting for this year is that basically, whoever's in the top 16 in points heading into the last 10 races of the season, those 16 will battle it out for the championship in the remaining 10 races for the season. I do say it's a pretty nice idea right here for what they're doing, but honestly, I kind of like the previous format for what I was previously used to right here, where basically it was an elimination style process right here, where basically when the last 10 races started, it was basically 3 races per round right here, and after each round, 4 drivers will get eliminated from the playoffs right here, and basically whichever 4 drivers were left right here into the last race of the season, those 4 would battle it out in one race for the championship. So for how it was previously, I was just very much used to that, and I just kind of like what they did with that. But considering that they are changing up the championship format this year for what I was talking about, I'm not really too impressed with that kind of move right here, but I still kind of like what they are doing with it nonetheless. But we'll see how that does play out right here later on. But anyways, let's get into race number 3 now, and this time we're heading to Coconut Mall. Alright, let's go. And we also did get another win in first place in that previous race as well, which was very, very nice. Well, let's see if we can keep that hot streak going. Oh, by the way, with this year's Daytona 500 coming up next month, I have heard that some teams are actually going to honor Greg Biffle, who sadly passed away toward the end of last year. Basically, the Roush cars are going to use a number 5 out here that's pretty similar for what Greg Biffle has used right here. And if you guys may know, right here, for those of you who follow NASCAR like I do, Greg Biffle was known for driving the number 16 car for Roush back in the day when he was competing. And basically for Roush, they currently have 3 cars that they use for the NASCAR Cup Series, which are the 6, 17, and the 60. And basically for who drives which of those cars, Brad Keselowski drives the 6 car. Chris Buescher currently drives the number 17 car, and Ryan Preece currently drives the number 60 car. And speaking of Brad Keselowski being one of the drivers over at Roush right now, he also happens to be a co-owner with that team, and he's been a part of that team ever since 2022, and ever since Brad Keselowski became an owner for Roush. That team is actually currently known as Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing, or RFK for short, as they are mainly known by right here. And not only does Roush have 3 full-time cars, they're actually going to have a 4th car as a part-time entry for this year's Daytona 500 as well, which is going to be the number 99. And it's the first time they're going to be using that car since 2014 with Carl Edwards, which was very exciting. But the 99 car has last been seen on track from Trackhouse Racing for the last 5 years. I do say that was pretty nice for how well that kind of car performed out there. But anyways, that's another win in first place. And it's now time to head into our last race for the segment. And we are going to go ahead and finish it off at Rainbow Road. So anyways, with Roush bringing back the 99 car for that team in this year's Daytona 500, I do say that is certainly very exciting for what they're doing. And the person that's going to be driving it in the race is Coy LaJoie. And not only that, I have also heard as well that Coy LaJoie is going to be the one that's filling in for Brad Keselowski in the clash that is coming up soon. And the reason for that is because Brad Keselowski was recently injured in a skiing accident, sadly, right here. But I did hear that Brad is expected to recover in time for the Daytona 500, which is very, very nice. But nonetheless, though, I can't wait to see what Coy LaJoie could do in the 99 car with Roush in the Daytona 500. Now, previously with Coy LaJoie, he hasn't really been having very good rides in the Cup Series, and he last had a full-time ride in 2024, and considering that Roush has been a great Cup Series team for a long time, for Coy LaJoie racing with that team in this year's Daytona 500, it will definitely be a great opportunity to see if he could do very well in that race right here. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And alongside of the Roush cars that are using a certain font in honor of Greg Biffle in this year's Daytona 500, I did also see that Colleague Racing's number 16 car is also going to be honoring Greg Biffle with the same number 16 font that Greg Biffle used. So with those different teams that are honoring Greg Biffle in this year's Daytona 500, I do say it's very nice for what they're going to be doing in honor of his passing that happened toward the end of last year, like I was saying from earlier. But anyways, for all you NASCAR fans out there, hopefully you are excited to watch the Daytona 500 that is coming up next month like I am. I know I'm certainly looking forward to it. Alright. let's head into the final lap. I'll put that fake on box here, and I did not mean to slip right into that banana. Aw, man! I went right into another banana there by mistake. Uh-oh, I'm in the wall. I'm gonna put that fake on box here. I'll put that banana here. And there we go! We got first place! Alright. So we just got ourselves 15 points once again. And that makes me the big winner with a perfect 60 points. That's awesome. So there's our golden trophy. That was certainly a very incredible performance that we have right there in this segment for what I was expecting. I will certainly take it. But anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Kart Wii as part of my 10-year anniversary special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.